pleasure to speak to both of you today about the show.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So if it's okay, we're going to start with you, Gina. What surprises does Sophie have for us with her return?
Well, there'll be a few accents. There'll be some great hats. There'll be some great costumes. All the stuff that everybody expects of Sophie. But I think that they'll find her kind of softer, older, wiser character. I think she's found a sort of peaceful plateau. I always think of Sophie in the past of being a bit of a bird in flight and got her suitcase packed and there's one foot out the door. And I think in this new iteration, she's experienced love and commitment, and she's more grounded, and she's like looking for kind of meaning and purpose.
For you, Noah, how exciting is it to join the show? I mean, how do you keep up with, how does your character as Harry keep up with everybody and their comments and always, talking, and you're just like, how do I keep up?
That was what I signed up for. I signed up to be the fish out of water. That's always the most fun character to play for me. The guy who's
I don't think, sorry to jump in, but he doesn't have to keep up with us. He's a fast talker. We have to keep up with him.
What were some of the challenges joining?
Well, anytime you're working with an ensemble of actors that know each other very well and already have set relationships and rhythms and a really strong sense of their show, you want to add your voice to the chorus and have it blend in and have it lift the sound. You don't want it to sound jarring or out of place. So that was really my goal, was just to come in and have it seem seamless, my entrance, and almost unnoticeable. And everybody was so incredibly gracious and welcoming. And fortunately for me, I knew a lot of the crew members because they were the same production team that had done the Librarians franchise. So it wasn't totally a new day at a new school, but everybody was extremely kind and welcoming. It was really daunting just going back to work in the middle of the pandemic. That was more neurotic, inducing than breaking into this group of lovely actors.
And for you, Gina, what did you look forward to for making the return to Leverage now with Leverage Redemption?
Well, I think there's so many answers to that question. I mean, going back to what you just asked, Noah, I think for us, it was really great having two new lead characters join as well, because what I love about when I watch drama, I love to watch the characters become discovered through the eyes of the other characters. And since Eliot and Parker and Sophie are so well established with each other, it was a great dramatic device to have two new characters so that we could all kind of discover each other at the same time again, starting the new iteration fresh. But I think obviously the world has changed so much in the hiatus years. I think the Leverage first time around, it was very on the cusp of something that could have changed. It was a new administration. There had been the financial crash, but it could have been a whole new direction of positivity. And unfortunately, it didn't go that way. Mm-hmm. And the world's become incredibly more chaotic, more anxiety inducing. And I just think that what I'm most excited about is that we can kind of address that in a way and bring some levity to it. I mean, I think what the show for me is about a group of people who are trying to readdress the balance of power. And I think that the plots are very sophisticated and the themes that we address are very, very kind of dark, but the levity that we bring to it, I think makes it feel, very, it's an affectionate show. It feels like a sort of an embrace. It feels like we're dealing with these, themes, but we're doing it in a very kind of soft touch, light-hearted way. And that's what excites me about the show. And I think that's what excites me about doing the show now, particularly. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Gina, I was really excited to get to speak to you. I loved you in Coupling. Jane was one of my favorite characters, and that show never gets old. I still play it every now and then.
I'll do that for you.
The Unflushable.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys take care. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.